Man, oh man. David's been busy today. Got all kinds of things in. Bunch of, what are these, Monarch metals? Hand pours they look like. Got some really cool numismatics in here. Look at this. Got a, what is that, a Stone Mountain. Yeah, 1904 Barber half. That's really cool looking. Really colorful 1884 O Morgan dollar. Always got to have a CC in the house. Then this right here, this Columbia Expedition or Exposition, whatever, however you want to pronounce it. It has got some cool colors on it. If it'll ever focus on it. Can't really see it too well in here, but yeah, it's got some really cool coloring on it on both sides. But yeah, now you've been getting in some good stuff today.
We have. We've had quite a bit.
Got some American Silver Eagle proofs here, 87 and an 86. And then a whole 3 different tubes of eagles there. One sealed still from the mint. Bunch of kangaroos. A little bit of gold in here. Some silver bullets. Got a 50 BMG, a shotgun shell. The what was that, 45 and a 308.
Yeah.
So it's 1 ounce, 2 ounce, 5 ounce, and 10 ounce. Those are cool. But yeah, you guys, if you're in the New Braunfels area, he's got quite a few of these bullets. If you ever want to get some, or looking for some silver, especially. Look at all that. So silver's been doing pretty good. It's up at $24 and something. And gold is barely hanging in on 1900, I think.
Yeah, kind of teetering around.
And people have been coming in and selling
a lot
all of a sudden. Because, I mean, man, you got more down here still, too. You got Kookaburra, you got some, I don't know what those are. What did you say, Germania?
Yeah, Germania mint.
And then a bunch of other weird stuff. And then got some drunk silver in.
We sold so much too of what we've had in, and we still.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I've been getting it in a lot.
So it's really cool.
Yeah.
So since we got a little bit of numismatics out here, and a little bit of drunk silver, and a little bit of bullion, and everything, and a little bit of gold, I put out a video earlier today, actually, saying with how silver and gold has fluctuated so much over the last year. I mean, it was down, silver was down to like $17 an ounce.
Yeah.
And it started the year at 24 something, went up to 26, dropped to 17, and now it's back up to 24. A lot of people say stacking silver is for a hedge against inflation and also a storage of wealth because they don't want to put it in the bank.
Yeah.
Well, with how much it fluctuates and everything, I've started to think maybe the hedge against inflation, yes, I'm all for that one.
Yeah.
But the storage of wealth, I almost think maybe going toward numismatics to do that.
Yeah, or the kind of the middle ground with nice rounds that appreciate in value, like when those Canadian 2 ounce Kraken coins came out. I think they were like I ordered them from JM Bullion, I think at the time for like $37.40 for 2 ounce coins, and those have gone up so much in value whenever I looked them up. And really, if you look up the silver value in them is very marginal. It's up, but it's up like $8 or something, or $9 compared to the numismatic value that's at least doubled or better on those coins.
Yeah, those are pretty cool coins. I know they have gone up. And but like, say 6 months ago, this 1 ounce little hand pour here might have sold for $24.
Yeah.
And now we're looking at $32.
Yeah.
I think you said it was on
Monarch sells them for 32.
Yeah, Monarch was 32. So yeah, that's pretty crazy. But yet you look at
look at Morgan's when it I remember just 3 years ago we were still selling some of the Morgans that weren't even Kohl's for $13, $12, $13. At the time, the demand was just very low for them, and now Kohl's will sell for 23 or something wholesale, 24.
Yeah, I mean, you got a 84O here that would sell easily for $40 now.
Yeah.
And I don't see the prices of those dropping really.
Morgans are so reliable. It's the most collected coin there is, and by far, when I was living in Copenhagen. In Denmark, we saw those coins. I would see them all the time.
Yeah, well, I've heard that from a lot of different places. It's the most collected coin in the world.
Yeah, it has to be. I mean, there's no question. Yeah, I would see peace dollars and I would see Morgans. Those were the two main ones. But even when I would go to coin shops over there, the dealers, they were mostly interested in American coins. That's what they were dealing in. Even though they have local Danish coins and things, just wasn't that popular. And it's because nobody collects them over there. I don't know anybody who collects coins over there.
So, man, you got all these all from one customer, all these numismatics, and the junk silver,
yeah, a bunch
too.
Of junk from her, too. Yeah. Her father had collected that stuff in the late 1800s, but he got all that stuff organically. He wasn't a coin collector, so it all came out of change. And he would just save it.
That's crazy to hear. To imagine that there's collections that weren't even really considered collections at the time that are still out there to be discovered. So what do you got on these proofs? What are you selling these proofs at?
Well, that's the special 1986, and this one is the
this is the 87.
86 and 87 box variety. So that one, it has a dual certificate for both years. So it's extra. No, we just didn't have a box, so that's what we had to put it in. But I sell these proofs pretty reasonable, about $75 on the proof in a box. We also have a lot of them back here. I'll grab them real quick.
Yeah, he ended up getting a bunch of proofs that were not in the box or COAs or anything.
Yeah, we sold a bunch of them already, but I think we bought 60 or 70 at one time. Just all 87s, no COAs, no boxes. The guy who sold them to us...
and these are all 86s.
Or 86s, that's what they were. But remember, also, just a month prior, we got 100 or so 96 proof Eagles. Those blue boxes. I
Crazy.
also got those 86 gold proof 1 ounces as well from the same woman.
So $75 on the proofs in the box there.
$75 on proofs, silver Eagles, mint sealed tube, the never open ones for 35 a coin, 700 a tube, 34 on the open tubes. It's a killer price if you're trying to order the stuff because it's way more to order it. 29.
There's a couple of these that have some tone coloring on them too.
Kangaroos are 29. I think JM's at 31.23 on those right now.
Well, I can't get that open. Pop that open up. Let's see that colorful one I think I placed right on the top. Crazy looking.
That thing's wild, yeah. It's like an oil sheen.
Yeah, and there's one in the other unopened one also.
Right on top.
Yeah, you said 29 on the Kangaroos.
Yeah, regular. I mean, really, JM is at 31.23.
680 here and 700 for the sealed tube.
Monarch bars for 30. Again, you can't order them for less than 32.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We sell everything at a really reasonable price, but it does sell fast, which is why it's harder for us to keep inventory because we buy a lot. But we cycle through it.
But yeah, if you guys are in the New Braunfels area, here is their card. If it'll focus. But that right there, that's their address and everything. Phone number if you want to call. See what they have in.
Or just say hi.
Yeah. Yeah, he gets lonely.
I talk to everybody who comes in for 30 minutes, I think.
But yeah, he's got a nice little bunch of stuff that came in today alone. And it's always fun coming here talking with you and seeing what you got. But yeah, so numismatics, I think, is where to go, where it is to go to store wealth. I mean, it's mostly all silver anyway, but
Even with that, I would always recommend, like, if you're gonna collect numismatics, try to get the best you can afford. You know, if you can get a couple of grades higher for like a 64 to a 65, and let's say it's like a $600 difference, that separation will probably separate even more over the years. You know.
yeah, a good example would be if you were looking for an 1890 Carson City and you had $300. I would not buy this one at 120.
No.
I would look for another one that's in better grade, better condition, and see what you can get.
Yeah, but also feel free to come in and buy that one.
Exactly. But if it's someone that is really looking to fill a spot in their book and they're on a tighter budget, this is a perfect one for it.
Yeah, but certainly if you can afford a nicer one, I mean that's where it's at, because a lot of the coins in grade like 99S, 64 to 65 is such a huge jump in price. Yeah. And sometimes it's even worth taking a risk on a 64 and an old rattler and trying to resubmit, you know?
Yeah. You know, or at least send it off to CAC.
Yeah, exactly. Because if you can get a 65 on that, I mean, it makes the biggest difference. It goes from I don't even know, a $400 to a $3,500 coin. You know,
yeah, some of them jump like crazy.
I know 65 plus is like a 12 grand. I mean, it just jumps like significantly through there, or it used to be. I don't know what it's at now. I have no idea.
And then something else I've been seeing is there's some that are common date Morgans or other coins where when they're MS60 to 63, they're normal, you know, common date prices. You know, they'll be $60 to $80, and then all of a sudden it goes to 64, and it jumps up to 300.
Yeah.
And then a 65 is $1,000 because they were common years and they didn't even consider them to be collectible, and finding high grades is really hard.
We were just talking about this because you ordered that you have that 82cc coming in the mail.
Mm-hmm.
And those were the ones that years ago we were buying and selling those for $125 in those black slabs BU.
Yeah, in the GSA.
Yeah, that's it. And now they go for $700 or something.
Yeah, it's crazy.
600 pretty consistently. That's only 5 years ago we were selling them. You know, if you had purchased silver, you definitely wouldn't be up 4 times from that period. You'd probably be up maybe, I don't know, 30%. But, you know, to get up 4 times on your cash is pretty good in that short amount of time.
Yeah, no kidding. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to show off a little bit of all the kinds of cool stuff you got today, if it'll focus again. My phone just does not want to stay focused half the time. But yeah, I want to show off some cool stuff. If anybody's interested, I can be a pack mule for you.
Yes.
And we can get something sorted out. Just let me know. I can find out prices for whatever you're looking for. See if I can't work a deal out.
You're looking for, you can always.
Yeah, let me know, because actually I'm going to a coin show on Saturday. I can look around, see if I find anything specific for you.
It's a huge coin show too.
I know David here is looking for a specific Libertad.
Yeah. I really want that 98 Libertad, a nice one, like
a
64, 65, and 98 Libertad. Yeah, because as a matter of fact, I might have to get a hold of you because I forgot about that. Try to get some cash. Because I've been looking for one of those. So it's like the lowest minted year in the 1 ounce. It's hard to come by. It's hard to come by a nice one. And every time we find them, they seem to be so overpriced. Remember at the coin shop?
Yeah, the last one I went to, I told you I found one. It was like $700 or something,
$750 over. Yeah, for the grade it was. It might have been a 64, but yeah, I really want the highest grade possible. And like we were just saying, if there was a 67 or 68. I would consider, you know, what money can I get together to try to buy that one instead? Because it's certainly the one that's going to go up in value, 100%. Because as it gets higher in grade like that, I mean, obviously the numbers get smaller and smaller and smaller, you know, and you can get up there to 67, 68 in those coins, and you'll have one of 30 in grade or something.
Mm-hmm.
And who knows how many of those are resubmitted or resubmissions, you know, so some of those aren't even actual.
Yeah, it's been a 66 forever, and then submitted again, and 66 again, submitted again.
And eventually they might get it, the next grade, but now you have all these registered 66s that don't actually exist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But anyway, yeah, so it was pretty cool to be able to show off some stuff and everything. And I'm gonna get out of here. I gotta get home. It's way past my time to be home. Yeah, past my my come home time. So if anybody's like me growing up, if the street lights turned on, you're late. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here, and y'all have a great day. Bye, David.
Bye bye. So long.
All right. So I did pick up a few things while I was out there at DNS Precious Metals. I got some things for resales. I got well, a couple of big things. This huge 10-ounce white Greyhound of Richmond coin, and I guess this is one of the Queen's Beasts type of coins. I don't know. I wanted to have it out of the case because the case is really scratched up and be able to show it to you how great it looks. But let me see if I can get it flipped over here. There we go. Look at that. Anyway, so yeah, I grabbed this. That was really cool. And then I grabbed both of these Engelhard bars. 10-ounce. I guess they call them P loafs. I'm guessing because of the serial number here. It starts with a P. I don't know. That's something I need to do some studying up on. But anyway, then I also grabbed this 1904 Barber half. 1904 O. This thing is in really nice shape. I actually picked this up specifically with someone in mind, and I'm going to be showing it to them this weekend at the coin show. So looking forward to that. But yeah, that thing is just, it's wonderful detail in it. So got that one. Then I had to get my 1 ounce of silver for the week. So I ended up getting a 2022 Krugerrand. So there we go. There's my 1 ounce of silver for the week. Now, I may pick up another ounce for myself this coming Saturday and put it toward my next week's buy. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I also got a quick mail call to do. I got this from Steve from Premier Live Coin Auctions on Facebook. So we use. And then, oh, this is heavy. Oh, I'm going to get scissors out again, I think. So yeah, I was talking with David, and I think he is kind of along the same lines as I am, thinking about numismatics as a storage of wealth. But, I mean, there's a lot of different factors to go in on it. I've had some good conversations with people from my last video, which I appreciate. It's good. Now, let me see here. I have no idea what half of the stuff that's in here is, what I got, but we're going to take a look. Oh, yeah. All right. I know what these are. I should have, yeah, 4 of them, I think. Big old 5-ounce copper bars. Kind of got that, I don't know, like a sand pour look to it. Something like that. It's kind of cool. I like it. But I got 5 of them, or 4 of them, I mean. These are going to be for resale. I'm not sure what I'm going to sell them for, but we'll see. Pretty cool stuff. What else? Haha. This here, man, I don't even know if that would equal up to a 20th of an ounce, but these are tubes of gold flake. I just thought it'd be fun to get some of these. They were cheap, so something neat. I may or may not sell a few of these, but I don't know what or how much for. I mean, compared to what I got them for, I don't know. Well, I did get 5 of these. Look at that. Look at this beauty. Man, that thing is gorgeous. See if I can get it to focus. Come on. That thing is really nice. Still got some luster in there. Look at that. It's just a 1927, but man, this thing is in beautiful condition. I really like it. This right here is definitely going into my 20th century type coin display case. So that's going to be a great addition. Next is another beauty that I've been waiting to get in. And I might have this one sold already, actually. Oh, wow. Looks just amazing in person. It looked great when I was viewing it on the video, but look at that. 1882 Carson City. Look at the luster on it. I mean, that thing, that is in great condition. Well, that right there is the gray sheet price right there for 64, MS64. Is not what I paid for it. And it may or may not get that. But I don't know. It's close. That is pretty though. There we go. 1958 in an MS66 red. 1945 in a 66 red. And a 55D in a 66 red. Really nice. But anyway, that is everything I got in the mail call and from the shop from David. So I really appreciate y'all watching, and I'm going to get out of here, and hopefully y'all enjoy the rest of your night. This is Silver Scrounger saying thanks for watching, and keep on stacking.